after you. Your name has such a pleasant sound. Love is all around, all I see is you. I must be in a good place now. I must be in a good place now.
Before we go any further, who are the boys in your band that are coming up, I guess, from Nashville, basically?
Yeah, well, a couple are coming from Nashville and a few are here in town.
Cool. Who you got?
So Brock Henderson will be playing pedal steel.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. And he's on the record, too.
Cool, yeah.
And then Josh Oliver, who, you know, has been with the Everybody Fields and Sam and Jill.
Yep.
And this week he's actually recording his own record.
Good for him. He's a talented guy.
So that will be out,
Very talented guy.
He's going to be playing organ and singing with me. And then from Nashville, Stephanie Dickinson will be playing upright bass.
Cool.
And Ben Martin will be playing drums.
All right.
They are the rhythm section for Altered Statesman as well.
All right. So they got double duty tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Very cool. Before you go, tell us about Altered Statesman. What are they about? Nashville band, I guess?
Well, it's mainly a guy named Steve Poulton. He's been around for a while. To me, he's one of the things about Nashville that I love because he's a native Nashvilleian. He's kind of absorbed some really deep Southern influences and puts them all out in his own way. But to me, there's a real soul, almost R&B element to his music.
Yeah.
But it's also, it's very atmospheric. It draws on some classic country at times, and you know, it's one of those hard to explain sounds.
Sure. You'll just have to come to Pilot Light tomorrow night and check it out. Exactly. And we all know who Sam Quinn is, so we won't spend any time on that guy. So, and I know, too, and not to get too off subject, but I think, don't you and Brock do this kind of honky-tonk cover thing I've seen from time to time at Preservation Pub?
We have. We don't have anything planned, but we might go back into that.
What was it called?
Realm.
It was a neat name.
Little Sure Shot.
That's it. That's got to be fun, though, isn't it?
It was fun. It was really fun for me to learn all this, learn some honky-tonk songs that I hadn't learned before. And try to do that.
That's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Well, tell me a little bit more about Body and Soul. Obviously, been hearing quite a bit here on 90.3 The Rock. You just heard absolutely Earthly Love as well, and Not Leaving This Time, and of course Sleepwalking ends it out. Definitely a lot of references, a lot of direct connection with the earth and with the soil and with the country and with coming back to East Tennessee. And I'm sure that's just you writing about your life right now, right?
Yeah. Well, I am. And I think there's something, my perspective is there's something actually powerful about connecting to a particular place in this time and age that we're in.
Sure.
A lot of people are rootless, and a lot of people, I think, maybe feel like they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And maybe it's even something not cool to be connected to a particular physical place. And I could go on and on about this subject, but
well, I mean, but that, I think, you know, to a degree, I'm sure there is that connection everywhere to some degree, but it's definitely a Southern thing, and it's definitely an East Tennessee thing.
I agree.
I mean, you know, Greenville's always going to be my hometown, and I'm always going to have it to go back to. I love Knoxville. I've been here for years, and it's my quasi-hometown, I guess, too. But you always find yourself going back, don't you?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. And I think it's important to think about why you do, and to think about all the details in a particular place. The wheel of life, you know, the circle of life.
Sure.
Just try not to leave anything out, because it's all important. every little piece.
Yeah, and then you pile family on top of it all.
Right.
And that tops it all. That makes it all worthwhile.
That's right.
So, hey, speaking of family, before we go much further, we're going to have to go ahead and talk about him. Kevin Niceley,
That's
of course.
Fine.
Opening up Niceley's Tavern over there, the old Hawkeyes off of,
Yep.
I guess that is, what is that, White and 17th Street, I guess. He said at first, I didn't, but apparently you've got more of a connection than just maybe helping with the entertainment there. But the farm is really involved, isn't it, in supplying?
Well, not yet, but it will be, hopefully.
Right.
You know, we're communicating about it, and that would be the goal for sure.
What a cool thing.
There's little ways that we can be involved right now, and then hopefully it will grow.
And rumor is there's a stage inside of some sort?
There is a stage. I checked it out the other day.
Is it upstairs or downstairs?
It's downstairs.
Oh, wow. Cool.
But it's nice. It's small, but
as it should be in a place like that. I think that'll be a cool listening room kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm excited about it.
I am too. Folks, keep your ear out for Niceley's Tavern. We're going to hopefully be supporting it here, and I'm real excited to have. Speaking of coming home, it's great to see Kevin.
I know.
Back home.
I encouraged him to come back.
There you go. Good for you. If it worked for you, it's going to work for him. So absolutely. Again, Jennifer Niceley here in studio on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged. My name is Benny Smith. Glad to be here. Body and Soul is the name of the new EP, 4-song EP that Jennifer is releasing and celebrating tomorrow night with a big show at the Pilot Light. Again, the Altered Statesman on the bill, as is Mr. Sam Quinn. You'll have copies of the CD tomorrow night, right?
I'll have a few copies of the CD.
No vinyl yet, but vinyl is on the way, right?
It is on the way.
That's cool.
It is on the way.
And you can go online and download this thing, though, right?
Yes.
How can they do that?
Well, it's through bandcamp.com. So if you go to jenniferjanenicely.bandcamp.com, that's just right there, and you can download it track by track or the whole thing.
Great. Go ahead and get the whole thing, folks. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Looking down the
It's a good
road.
price.
Absolutely. Looking down the road a little bit. You got plans for a full length maybe coming up next year. I mean, you're getting ready to get real busy hitting the farmers market circuit. Not as a performer, but as a seller, which is always a cool place, especially again in East Tennessee. But you anticipating the maybe putting together a full length together in the next year?
Yeah, I would
and
really
with
like
someone?
to. Whether it ends up being, late fall or early winter.
There's rumors of possibly working with Scott Miner on it, maybe?
Yeah, well, I guess I've started them because I would love to, and unless he changes his mind.
It makes total sense.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got
that's
a studio that's almost finished too. So.
Which is, so cool for Knoxville.
I know.
And that would make so much sense.
Yeah.
I think that would be just an awfully, awfully cool thing, and good luck.
Thank you.
Hope that happens for you. And by the way, you're tuned to WUTK, 90.3 FM Knoxville, Tennessee. Get the legal stuff out of the way. But in the meantime, we'll wait on that full length. This EP is just excellent. You've done a great job again, as you always do. And but folks, tomorrow night, Jennifer with the band, you're seeing and hearing her unplugged here acoustically, but really you've got to see and hear this with the full band to really hear the full thing and really hear it. And just going to be an awesome place. Pilot Light, a great place for it. It'll be a great place for the show. And
I'm excited.
And again, you'll have a few copies of the EP tomorrow night for sale, right, at the Pilot Light as well. Before you get out of here, can we have one more? And maybe if you'd like to wish your mom a happy Mother's Day, or all the mothers out there, all the mothers out there. Actually.
I would, to all the mothers out there.
Yep, it's a mother thing, definitely.
Mothers are so important.
And Mother Earth, for that matter. So,
exactly.
Very cool.
Earth Mother.
Well, you got one more?
Well, I've been trying to decide which one to do.
Or you can pull a cover out of the air. You can do it. It's your microphone. You do it. Do what you want.
I kind of feel like doing another one that's on one of the other ones on the EP.
Absolutely.
Actually.
We'd love it. It is totally up to you. And again, Jennifer Niceley here live in studio on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged, performing tomorrow night at the Pilot Light with the whole band and the Altered Statesman and Mr. Sam Quinn as well.
Gosh. I guess I should have brought my tuner in here.
Oh, come on. It don't matter. I think you're close enough for rock and roll.
Okay, well, this is Sleepwalking.
In the morning light, the spider webs glow from the hills and the fog will take its time to rise from the river and the fields. It's the soil, it's the air, it's the sky looked at from exactly there. I was just sleepwalking through the world. I was just sleepwalking through the world until I found my way back home. Oh, all my dreams were dreams of you. Your slopes, your groves, your twisted roots, until I slept again in solitude among your beauty, among your wounds. And all the time I was trying to run so free, you were beckoning, come tend to me. I was just sleepwalking through the world. I was just sleepwalking through the world until I found my way back home.
Fantastic stuff. 4-song EP is called Body and Soul. And to celebrate the release of this EP, Jennifer Niceley, along with the band, will be performing tomorrow night at the Pilot Light in the Old City. About 10 o'clock, they'll be cranking it up. The Altered Statement on the bill, as is Sam Quinn. Again, Jennifer, congratulations. Great
Thank
CD.
you,
and again, good to have you home, as it has been for a few years. And good
Thank
to have
you.
The family member Kevin back home as well. And
Yes.
just keep writing and performing these wonderful tunes, and keep doing what you love doing, you know, being back home and being part of the earth and part of your family and part of the music, and it being part of you. And you know,
I appreciate that.
well, we're proud to have you as part of this local music scene. It's such a great scene right now,
It
and so
is.
many great venues to play. And you know, you've been through the ups and the highs and lows here
Yeah,
and in Nashville,
it's a-
and it's a great time right now.
It is a good time.
So it's a good time to celebrate not just the EP, but just the scene in general.
Yeah,
And,
I agree.
And I appreciate you taking time to come in. It's always
Well,
great to
thank
see you
you.
and hear you, all right? Jennifer
you.
Niceley, again, live in studio on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged. Body and Soul, the name of the EP. Check it out. And one more time before I forget about it, give us your maybe your website, MySpace, Facebook, whatever, so folks can find out more online.
Okay, well, probably the easiest thing would be to go to jennifernicely.net, and then there's all the little links from
That's
there.
Niceley, Nicely.
Niceley.
Very, very cool. Great to see you, sweetie.
Thank
Jennifer
you.
Niceley, again, live in studio on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged.